This is Lauren Peters for Library 266. This is Presentation 5, Collection Acquisition. Winters Library is a rural library within Yolo County in Northern California. To maintain a high level of quality in their collection, the Yolo libraries follow the American Library Association's guidelines for collection selection and the Library Bill of Rights. Includes not censoring books even for children. Any censoring is considered the privilege of the parent. Currently, material selection is made by a team under advisement by the county who divide up the various genres and types of material at their individual libraries. But beginning in December, we'll have a collection development librarian. This single person will be the primary selector for English, Spanish, and Russian materials and will coordinate the purchase of materials in other languages. This includes ebooks. I'm wondering if this is wise. On one hand, the libraries are shorthanded and it frees up the librarians' time so they can concentrate on their patrons. However, I worry that the rural libraries will be underrepresented. The Davis Library, the largest town and library in the system with a UC campus within its town, does practice some elitism towards our rural libraries. We will have to wait and see. The selection process. Reviews from the common library journals are available through our Baker and Taylor subscriptions online. Some examples are the Library Journal, Kirkus, Booklist, and the School Library Journal, among others. The collection is largely driven through the patron. Overdrive is a software for ebooks and has a link for patron purchase suggestions. Librarians also take patron suggestions in person, and in the online catalog there is a link for suggesting a book. Also, when a person requests an item, instead of being shipped back to the originating library, it becomes part of the local library until requested someplace else. The collection is patron-driven through Zipbooks, where a patron can buy a book directly from Amazon and have it shipped to their home. When it is returned at the library, it becomes part of their collection. Acquisition of new material from the time of ordering to the time it is available for the patron can take 4 to 6 weeks. To help streamline this process, Yolo uses Innovative Interfaces Acquisition Module and Baker and Taylor as our primary vendor. Baker and Taylor and Innovative have worked together for many years, and their acquisition system is seamless. If using vendors other than Baker and Taylor, acquisition staff have to create the documents for the acquisitions module. Although the vendor goes up for bid every 3 years, Yolo has been satisfied with Innovative Circulation System, called Millennium and soon to be changed to Sierra, and the Baker and Taylor acquisition system, which has tools to use to aim the selection process. The idea of a consideration file is too much of a time burden on the currently understaffed librarians. The current system of consideration items is a bunch of sticky notes on the side of the computer. The collection's budget. Yolo's goal for acquisition is 15% of its operating budget. The economic downturn forced the library to lower that number to 10%, but with a recovering economy and help with the Friends groups, the number has increased to 12%. An outside contractor developed a formula for how much of the collection each Yolo library gets. The collection is divided in half, with half of all items going to Davis, and the rest being divided evenly between West Sacramento and all rural libraries. There are 5 rural libraries, including Winters. Winters is the largest of the rural libraries, supporting 7,000 people and the high school. So the total collection budget for 2014-15 is about $524,000, with the rural libraries getting about a quarter of that, $131,000. Divided by 5 rural libraries, that's about $26,000 per library. Yolo County reaches patrons outside of the physical collection. First on the Yolo County website is Yolo Reads, which is free tutoring for adults. 211 connects to Yolo Health and Human Services. And Discover and Go provides library card holders with free or discounted passes to local museum and cultural institutions. The Yolo Library website has research tools, language learning, and novelist. In our group discussions in last week's workshop, I learned that the free service that Yolo offers is unusual. Yolo is most proud of offering interlibrary loans at no cost, Overdrive ebooks with a 3-week loan period, Zipbooks, which are the free books from Amazon, and this is all made possible by a strong Friends of the Library group. In presentation 1, I highlighted the underserved Spanish-speaking population. Because Yolo is moving towards a patron-driven collection, the collection reflects that it is only as good as the patron. When the patrons are involved, the collection represents the latest books and trends. Therefore, the opposite is also true. For example, in the Spanish adult section, there is very little patron involvement, and the books there are older and don't accurately reflect its potential clientele. However, the library feels that the collection is for the people that use it. Until we can convince the Spanish-speaking community to use the library, I don't see the Spanish collection improving very much.